Hello, thanks for joining me again. Another short update video on what's going on the painting desk. And as you can see, I'm starting a new project for myself. The American War of Independence 15mm Peter Pig figures. I'm sorry about the light shining off the packs there, but they are wonderful, wonderful figures. It's something I did about 10 years ago. Sold them off. But always really loved the period, always been very interested in it. And we're starting over here with, here's the first few actually painted. British Guards, to get them under the light. It's always exciting when you paint the first, few figures of a new project. And these are British Guards, as they would have appeared on campaign. The distinctive feature being that the tricorns were unpinned and just left to sort of flop down on the brims to lay flat. But the musket drill side is pinned up with the regimental badge, which gave them a very distinctive appearance. I really like those figures. So I'm starting with the Guards. That's the light company of the Guards. I'm actually doing them, because it's a small project, for DBN. So they're going to be I'm going with 10 figures on a 50mm frontage base, and that will be just a small regiment. So the Guards are going to be 2 bases of 10 figures plus a base of the light company there. Very distinctive. Before I move on to the line infantry, I have some in the regulation tricorn uniform, the others in the adapted campaign uniform. Coattails are often cut off, hats often unpinned completely and just left as what is often called round hats. So yeah, they adjusted quite quickly to the rigours of campaigning in North America, and so it makes for an interesting subject matter and a nice change from Napoleonics actually. As you can see, they often the breeches and gaiters were replaced with trousers, and you can see there on the light company I'm just starting to paint those, and as always now they get the black base coat and then they get that brown dry brush, flat brown dry brush. It's a good base coat for the reds, and white covers well over it, and they've had a satin varnish because I do like a little bit of sheen on my figures. I know not everybody does, but it brings the colours out. I like quite sort of figures that pop a bit. But just to show, on the commission front, I'm back on the Indians again, more mounted than Native American Indians. For Mark's Pony Wars, I think I'm down to the last 80 Indians now, mounted Indians anyway. You can see how well that flat dry brush works over the black base coat as a base colour for horses in particular, but also in this case particularly for the darker skin of the Indians. You can really bring up a variety of horse shades from that. It works really well, and I'd certainly recommend that for painting horses. So I've got about 80 of those left now. I've 450, so it's a good whack. We still have some figures to come yet from Mark, from the sculptors. There's a quality cast. A lot of the 7th Cavalry were specially commissioned sculpts. So all in all, it's a wonderful collection it's going to be. I've just finished doing some 1/72 for. I just show this wonderful piece of box art for old John Cunningham, who's collected these things for his lifetime, I think. These are by, I don't know who they by, a company called AWI, but the artwork is amazing. I love it. And like all these things, a rather mixed collection there of different box packs that they do. Again, issued as a limited edition at 2000. I think that says 931. Cossack artillery, 20 unpainted. They're all painted. I'm just packing them up today, actually. and say back onto Indians. I've just taken on another new customer, basically because I think there may be one that's coming to an end within the next 2 or 3 months, going to be completed. So anyway, I've taken on a new customer for Epic Napoleonics. I'm going to paint, starting with a division of French infantry. Again, on the monthly rolling basis that I like to work to. Yeah, you can see there what I've been using as a palette recently. My old wet palette I've been using for so many years. It sort of gave up the ghost. So at the moment I'm using a piece of MDF and I just cover it in greaseproof paper. I just cover it in that, sellotape on the back, and I just damp it over with my fingers. And because I'm painting, I tend to do about 4 hours painting a day in session with tea breaks and things. So the paints don't really have much of a time to dry up. I squeeze out small amounts, as you can see. And you just strip off the paper and change it. But I'm on the lookout for a new wet palette. The thing is, I have to have it very, very low, because I like to be able to rest my hand when I'm putting the brush in. And so I want to look out for that. My trusty old Jackson's of Piccadilly tea container that I use for my brushes. I've just put in a nice order with S&M stuff again. Again, not what you might think. And I've been using these brushes for so many years now, and I trust these Army Painter brushes. They last me ages and ages. I do look after them. God knows how many figures these are painted. But I've got some more in order. I didn't top up. I've used the same company now for about probably 6-7 years. Brilliant company. S&M stuff. No, they don't sell what you think. They're actually brilliant suppliers of hobby materials, and they're very fast, very efficient. Great website, easy to use. I will leave a link in the description. Alright, look, I'm not going to ramble on because I seem to have gone to 7 minutes, but there you see. New project underway, American War of Independence. The thumbnail picture shows some of the pictures some of the figures that I painted 10 years ago. And I've been looking back at some of those photos and they really are wonderful. I can't get these into focus, but there you go. I am working on improving my video making, by the way. I know that it gets a bit boring just me chatting away into the phone camera, so I am working on it. Particularly trying to be able to insert photographs and different images and trying to sort of correct the mistakes that I make in my voiceover. So it will get better. But in the meantime, just give you an idea of what I'm up to. Keeps the channel ticking over. So thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with more painted. Once I've got maybe the guards based up, just to see where we're going with this. Right, thanks a lot for watching. Cheers. Bye.